Daisy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about how to find happiness in love again after breaking up with your provider man. If you don't know how to go about things, wait until the end. The last point is the most important. You shouldn't miss it at all. Okay? I'll see you on the other side. Hi everyone, this is Adobe with a Z, and today we'll be talking about how to find in love again after break with the provider man. Girls, love is tricky. Love can be happy, and love can hurt so bad. Love can end up in happiness, wealth, love, happiness, joy, and love can end in tears, so insanity. What do you wanna choose? Because it's in your court now. The ball is in your court. Whatever you want to have in the game of love is a powerful force. Love can make the lane to work. I'm telling you, love can change your life from poverty to prosperity. And love can take you from grace to grass. So how do you want love to work for you? What is that thing you want to love? Because we have something called will. God has given us all. We have the will to choose whatever we want in life from birth. So girls, ladies, sis, what kind of love? Do you want a love that will take you forward, or you want a love that will bring you down? Because your choice determines your results. So, if this brings me to the topic, how to find happiness and love it after a breakup with a provider man. A provider man is someone that will protect and provide for you. You don't have to keep a job down when you are dating a provider man. You don't have to wake up at 3 and close by 11:30 p.m. if you have a provider man. Because you know why? The provider man knows that it is their duty to provide and protect. And many of you have been burnt in the past. Majority of you ladies they are always talking about fixing their car, and focusing on money and being independent. So that it's better to be taken care of by a provider man. Let him go work. Why don't you continue to look pretty? Do you understand? And be sport. Because seriously, we ladies are not we're not created to suffer. Okay? Ladies, we are not created to stress. The only stress you can get is maybe tap. Yeah. Some of you you've become so toxic with love that you attract negativity. You're always talking about is narcissistics. There's a name they call this toxic masculinity. Sweetheart, men cannot be girls cool. Any man that is cool has lost the thing that makes him a man. I'm not advocating for violence. A violent man, a man that raises his hand against a woman, is a weak man. Is a weak man. So, sweetheart, if anybody is telling you otherwise, this is your cue that Adobe told you that. Adobe with the Z told you that the person is a liar. Any woman you see out there telling you, oh, thank God I faced business, I faced this thing, man, it's better woman, I thought men ain't shit. Sweetheart, if they find the right type of man, if they took their time and not just open their leg for anybody to just come in there, okay? If these women that got to face your career, if they actually found men that showed them speaking like that, and if you're a woman and you're finding it difficult to tie a man, you are doing things wrong. You are losing your femininity, okay? You're losing your femininity. You're losing the girl in you. Because seriously, whatever you give a woman, she multiplies it. So, I'm a preacher. I came here to talk about how to find happiness in love again after breaking up with a provider man. Or if you are broken up, if you got to series of breakup, if people are telling you that you can't hold a man down, sweetheart, you are not cursed and you don't have a spirit, no. And there's nobody putting a spell on you. You just lost her, or you came up in the abusive system that you didn't have the opportunity to nurture her. So this is a message for you. And if you didn't break up with the provider man, I'll tell you in the next video why you need a provider man. This is not where I'm going to tell you. This is not the place I'll tell. Okay? So this is it for you girls. Listen to me. This is how you find happiness. This is how you find happiness in love again. After meeting the new person, new relationship is never going to look like your old one. So don't compare your ex with your current. No, doing this wrong. If you are comparing your ex with your current, you are doing it wrong. So my girlies, this how to find happiness and love again after breaking up with the provider man. Ladies, we all need someone that will just feel like we're human. There's this need in every of our hearts, and there's this need and there's this space that only love can fill. Your brain love doesn't count. Only genuine true love can fill this space in your heart. And it's a need. It's a need. Just like you need clothes to cover your body, you also need love to thrive in your emotional life. Because without true love, you are empty. You go through life feeling like the world has done you wrong. Only love can bring you to the space of satisfaction. And I want to encourage all of you girls how to find happiness in love again after a breakup. So girls, if you are broken hearted this one, this is your to get grasp everything I have to tell you. Because the last thing I will tell you is the last thing on this menu is the most important. So don't mix it. Let's get to number one. Before we go to number one, finding happiness in love again is a journey. And so let's get into how to find happiness in love again. Break up with a provider man. Finding happiness in love again, it's a journey that involves self-discovery, understanding, and building your next healthy relationship. Here are some tips from me that I want to share with you girls to use to help you navigate love and finding joy in the process. Number one, love yourself. First and foremost, you have to love yourself so much that you see that you can only deal with a provider man, not a weak man. A provider, a strong provider man, okay? It requires love for you to get to that stage. Is not for everyone. You need to work on yourself so dear loveless. First off, you fall in love with yourself. I don't know how to stress it for you. You have to fall in love with yourself first, okay? If you don't love yourself, how would you be able to understand true love, even when they show you? It's just like not knowing what a dollar bill is, even though they show you. So sweetheart, when you understand how to love yourself first, gosh, then love will come to you easily, and you understand when somebody is showing you true love or fake love. And you'll be able to stand on your right and demand any man you come in contact with to show you true love. Because with that, they can't avoid it from you. You need to be aware that before you can fully love someone else, it is important to embrace you. You can't fake it. You be lying to yourself. Embrace celebrating your strengths, celebrate yourself, and be kind to yourself. Okay? Love yourself. Ladies, I can't stress this enough. You need to learn to love yourself. You're not born with self-love. You have to learn self-love. Self-love is the foundation for confidence. And these are the things you need to be able to achieve through love. Self-love set the foundation for the kind of healthy relationship you want to have in love. When we talk about self-love, it starts from the way you treat yourself. You said negative things to yourself. Because let me tell you something. You might think it's the fables of the past, but there's power in your tongue. Whatever you say to you and come to pass, so you don't say things for fun. You take every word you say to yourself seriously. If you're someone that you always put yourself down, whenever you do anything wrong, maybe you make a mistake, you laugh and you say, oh, so this is what you do now. You laugh at yourself. Oh my God, look at what I just did. I know I'm getting smarter. So next time I'm going to do it. So let's go, sweetheart. We're going to get whatever we want to get. You look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm confident. I'm a woman that deserves all the good things in this life. Okay? Why is it that some girls get whatever they want and you see some girls struggling with kids? Even when they end up with love, they don't end up with the right people because they don't have the discernment to know the kind of guy that will go with them in the long journey. Because let me tell you something. Baby daddy left you. Before your baby daddy showed you, he gave you signs. Okay? And again, your self-love would make you know that when you meet a guy, you don't open your leg for him if he has not done at least 3 things on your list. When you meet a guy, you know it's not, you don't open your leg, you don't allow him to like have sex with you before you size him up. Self-love starts from the way you treat yourself. And just what the utmost respect you give to the individual that you work for, whoever you respect in society. That's the kind of respect you bestow on yourself. So, girl, starting from today, respect yourself like the way you respect yourself like the way you respect your elders. Love and respect yourself and say only positive things to yourself. And when anybody around you is saying negative things to you, walk away from that person because that person is not looking for your good, even though it's your best friend. So far, they're always saying negative things to you and saying things that put you by your self-esteem. They are not friends. They are enemies that have become friends with you. Self-love starts from the way you treat yourself and the way you present yourself to the world. Something about the way people see you, people who love and respect you. Do you know the way you present yourself to the world is the kind of thing you attract to yourself? If you present yourself haggard, dirty, will ratchet, it's only haggard, dead, will ratchet men that you attract to yourself. And if you attract those kind of people to yourself, those people, they are not mature mentally to understand what love looks like. Because if they love themselves, they will knit and present themselves to the world. They first notice the way you present yourself to the world. That is your appearance. So any way you want people to address you, that's the way you dress. Okay? I'm not saying don't dress anyway. So that when it's time, places of work, somewhere important, you dress accordingly. Self-love also shows the way it shows and the way you present yourself, your appearance. If you love yourself, you know it is right for you to take care of you and maintain your skin, okay? So that your skin can last for you in the long run. That we are talking to ourselves, we are speaking to ourselves, we need to maintain stuff, okay? If you love yourself, you care about how you are presenting yourself to. If you think, oh, I have 3 kids, I don't need to look beautiful. You still need to look pretty if you have 3 kids. There's no amount of kids you have that stops you from finding true love. So, bathing regularly, taking care of your hair, maintaining your nails, getting your hair done regularly, make sure that everything around you is beautiful. Improve to you feel about yourself. Neat clothes as a girl. Wearing nice fitting clothes that add your body to look beautiful and confident is another way of showing self-love to yourself, of loving yourself. Wearing oversized clothes or hand-me-down that doesn't do justice to your body shape doesn't show self-love. So if you want to show yourself self-love, when you get a hand-me-down, maybe you are low on cash. If you're a girl, you shouldn't be low. Maybe you are just starting out and you are ignorant of how to become a girl that attracts a provider man. Don't worry. Stay good. Subscribe, like, and leave a good notification and ask many questions you need me. I'll take you through. So choose yours. You must learn to recognize the colors that fit your skin. Show self-love. Wearing clothes that flatter your body is another type of self-love. When people tell you self-love, this is the 1, 2, 3 ABC of self-love. The way you carry yourself, your status, how your breath smells up close, your body scent. If you need help with understanding your skin color, the color that flatters your body, and the kind of clothes you should wear to get the kind of men you want in life, just write help in the comment section and I'll be sure to DM you personally, message or leave your email address. Sign up for my newsletter and let's take it from here. Leave help in the comment section and I'll be sure to send you a pamphlet that's the kind of color that you drape your body in. You learn, nobody came with it from heaven. Nobody came with learning how to take care of themselves from heaven. They learn when they came on earth. And with practice and perseverance, you learn to become a stylish individual. You understand your colors, you understand how to drape yourself. And if you don't understand, leave help in the comment section or sign up for my newsletter. I send PDF. I'll send you an ebook of how to determine your skin type. I'll send you a guide that will help you understand and determine your skin tone color. Number 2, know what you want. Understanding what you are looking for in a relationship is very important. Some of you don't even have a type. Just go with anything you like. Some of you don't know the qualities you want in a man. And when the man, like the wrong man you go for, shows their true color, it's narcissist. You start calling them deadbeat. Sweetheart, you didn't have a type. You didn't have qualities you are looking for. You don't know what you want. So anything, if you don't, it's just like you not knowing where you're going to. Any bus stop is where you stop. For instance, if you take a bus and you don't have a destination. Anywhere that you end up is okay by you. And that's not how to determine the kind of love. You have to know the kind of quality you want in the man before you open your legs for the man to enter. And the Western culture is not helping in one bit. I'm not saying don't like have sex with your loved one or something. I'm saying get to know whoever you are dealing with, create a list of what you want and detect if they have what you want or it's just red flags that they have. Then what you don't need, we show up and suck you in. If you don't know what you don't want, we show up and suck. You just went through a break and you are fragile right now because you don't know what you want. Imagine me if I don't have the best kind of blackout right now. I don't know what you're fragile right now. Don't need the mess of giving a dead guy a chance. You don't need that mess because when you end up embarrassing you, you need to get a journal and write your hope for your future. When do you want to get married? What kind of love will feel like in your heart? Do you know what you want in a relationship now? If you don't know what you want in the relationship now, I want you to get a journal. Think for 5 years from now, some of you 10 years from now, think about what you want. You need time with your journal. And if you don't know how to go about it, send me an email and I will lastly reply and help you to the next level. After you found what you know you want, then you can move to the next level. Your needs, aspirations, and goals. With it, the kind of guy you need to give your heart to. Will it help you identify a path who aligns with your vision? My personal vision of love is being in a faithful and loving relationship. That's my own personal vision of love. If I'm feeling pain in my love, I'll walk away and I don't have sex on the first day. So my girlies, relationship shouldn't be a hard thing for you if you know what you're doing. Know the vision of love you want for yourself. Know the kind of man that can help you achieve your goals and your dreams. Asking for love and finances is not too much to ask for a girl from a guy. You're contributing to lazy and weak men because money is power. If a man doesn't have money, the man is powerless. And it takes money to live in today's economy. So if a man is telling you, oh, you're a gold digger, tell me so much because I want my children to end up with gold. I want my generation to have golds in their family. That's why I'm digging gold now. So don't be ashamed to be called gold digger from weak men, with lazy men that are poor and bring you down. Don't let anybody, I'm looking for the English. There's an English I want to use, one word English. Don't let anybody bring your morale down and makes you feel like, don't let the person intimidate you. It's not intimidation in English I have to use, okay? Don't let anybody emotionally blackmail you, telling you, oh, you're a gold digger. If a man calls you a gold digger, you need to run away from that man. That man is dangerous, is delusional, and is weak. Because when you associate yourself with a weak man, it's going to bring you down what you have. A weak man, a dependent man, any man that is weak, that doesn't have his own money, that needs to depend on you, will bring you down financially. And when the sort man brings you down, they say that there's nothing to wait for. They leave you and move to the next level. So don't allow anybody tell you what your love life should look like. And don't let anybody emotionally intimidate you or make you feel bad by calling you a gold digger. You tell them, thank you. I am a gold digger. I'm digging gold for my children and my next generation. Because it's not nice for your children not have school fees or your children to end up being criminals because they don't have basic education. Because your husband or their father cannot afford it. It's not fair for your children to struggle to eat just because you made a stupid mistake of marrying this debt big man. I'm sorry to say stupid. Please, you too. So don't let anybody emotionally pressurize you and make you look less because you don't want to be called the gold digger. When somebody called you a gold digger, badge of honor, yes, I'm a miner. I dig for gold because I'm trying to leave gold for my children and my unborn children. Because I want to give them the best education in life, the best understanding of what they want, the best thing in life. Is that too much to ask? I want them to have good food, healthy food that will make them 3 square meals there. I want them to I want them to grow up having confidence because it's only the people from a poor home that have low self-esteem. I don't know if you have been with rich people. Rich people train their children to have self-esteem, to be confident, to stand on their ground and say what they want. It's only the poor people that teach their children to be timid because they are broke. They don't want trouble. They can't deal with trouble. So they are timid. And when your children is from a poor or the self-esteem, the shame of not having the basic necessities for life, bring them a low self-esteem. So don't do this to your children. Don't do this to your generation. Your generation can grow from you. So don't go for men. If you abstain, there's no flexing, getting drunk and sleeping around. And for a man to be faithful is not too much to ask, no matter if he's a rich generation, that he's a provider man. For you to demand faithfulness from your man is not too much to ask. We are not barbarians. So demand that respect yourself and love yourself enough so that if a man cheats on you, you take yourself away from that environment. So don't let anybody love bomb you. Don't let any poor handsome man deceive you how good he is in bed. Because after he is good in bed, then the rent will be due. Then your kids' school fees will be due. After giving you all the styles you want in your bed, then you come to reality and see that you have bills to pay. So demanding faithfulness from today's generation men is not too much. You yourself must be faithful. So, ladies, don't be that kind of girl that compromise on everything. It's good to compromise, but have a limit to your compromise. If it's a providing man, if you become a stay-at-home wife, make sure he's paying you monthly, okay? Or weekly. Make sure you are being paid for being. That's why you need a provider man. Never compromise. And if you need to compromise, let the compromise not bring you down financially, emotionally, intellectually, and physically. Because these things that you are compromising on, they all combine together to help you with your self-esteem and self-love. I know what I want. And any man I'm going to give my time to, or any man I'm giving my time to, actually meets my criteria, what I'm looking for. If what you are looking for is not readily available around you, it's time to change your environment and be closer to what you want. Sweetheart, don't just want a faithful partner. Also aspire to get a healthy, wealthy, faithful partner. Those are the three combinations of what you should not compromise with. Faithful, healthy, and wealthy partner, because those are the things that will overcome the challenges of life. And please, don't date broke men. Don't help them build their future. Because doing that, you brought yourself low. Because if you're helping this future, you're a poor man's wife. If he later becomes rich in the future, it's by chance. I would rather like if you go for self-made individual. Because whoever you attach yourself with maritally determines your generation, your future, and your children's future. If you marry a wealthy man, your children will come from a wealthy, providing home. They will have every essential things they need. And if you're going for broke men that don't know what they want, they are just there for nothing, your children will end up displaced anyway. And they are the kind of children that people abuse. They are the kind of children people abuse because it's the children of the poor people abuse. The children of the poor that a policeman can just oppression. It's because of you went and settled down with the poor man. That's why you are feeling police brutality. That's the reason why when your children have medical emergency, you didn't plan your future. You don't even what you want your life to look like. If anybody treats you anyhow or treat your kids anyhow, it's your fault because you gave them the chance to. By attaching yourself to never do well, by attaching yourself to people with no purpose and future, you cost it. So now that you've cost it, you can still rewrite your story because it's never too late until you tell yourself it's too late. And even though you are with a wealthy man, if he's not faithful, so that you need to move yourself from that situation. You need to remove yourself. Forget about your hair. You just need to take care of your insecurities. Because it's a healthy, loving man that can take care of your needs. It's not too much to ask. Is that you always need help. And that's embarrassing for a woman. Not for a beautiful woman. Every woman is beautiful. It's only the poor people that are all ugly. You are only ugly if you are broke. If you have money and you know what you're doing. So get your life together, girls. Lovely things are not too much to demand in love. And same thing should not be too much for you to communicate to your man that that's what you want, to know what you want. And this video itself is going too long. So I'm just going to end in number 3 and I'll continue from there the next video. Number 3, communicate openly. Sweetheart, you can't be beating around the bush, okay? Send be beating around, go forward. Stop entertaining losers. Stop entertaining people that are not going anywhere. Communication is the key. Let every man know what you want. Don't be shy to ask for money on the first date. And please, don't do 50-50. Do you understand? 50-50, the kind of love you are looking for. You are looking for percent. You give me 100% of what you have, 100% of everything. Take care of me. Make sure I'll be paid monthly. And I'll give you the 100% of you and make your life better, help you push forward. So, sweetheart, if you don't get any rich man around you, don't date. Wait until you get a rich man. You go hunt them, you go to where they are, okay? You make yourself available around where they are so that they can see you and can fall in love with you and pick you from where you are. Learn to communicate what you want. Learning to share your thoughts, feelings, and needs with your partner bridges the gap of misunderstanding. Some of you are having issues in your relationship because you don't know how to tell your partner how you really feel or what you're really looking for. I'm not sure about it. Myself, I would never have a serious relationship with someone that is not a provider man. I don't know how to do it, okay? Yes, if you get broken out from a poor guy, it's going to break your self-esteem and leave you poorer than the way he met you. Why would you want to end up like that? Communicate your needs. Being able to communicate and to express yourself openly fosters understanding and closeness. Okay? Understanding, because your partner is not a wizard. He can't read your mind. So learn to communicate yourself. Understand how to make him know how to love you. Let him know. And let him communicate his own feelings to you too. Communicate the way you feel to him, the joy and the grunt of what you feel and how you feel it. Set the boundaries. Number 3 was learn to communicate. Number 2 was love yourself. Number 3 is hate your truth. Setting your boundaries. Set healthy boundaries. What about setting healthy boundaries? Establishing healthy boundaries is crucial for a balanced relationship. Determine what you are comfortable with and communicate the boundaries to your partner. Let him know what you want from love and how you would like to be loved. That's boundaries. I personally don't like anything freaky. So if unknowingly I get myself in a sticky situation with a 50 shades of grey kind of guy or a partner that likes freaky things, then my boundaries is there to prove to me that that's not who I am. And that's not the kind of relationship I want. So don't get me wrong. It's good to compromise, but it's better to know your limits at the extent of compromise you can get in your system. Know your boundaries. When they talk about boundaries, know the limit of what you can endure, what you can take, what you can sacrifice for. If something doesn't feel right with you, don't compromise. Because when you compromise, it chips away at your sanity. You become something else, something you yourself don't like. If your partner is asking you for them to put it in your truth and you're not that kind of girl, please take yourself away from that sticky situation. That's not love. That's manipulation. And that's not true love. Will never put you in dire health situation. So please take care of yourself. These are some of the ways you can find happiness within a short time. Thank you guys for being my audience. If you have any question, can you leave it in the comments below? If you have any issue bothering you or any relationship talk or any question you want to deal with, please leave it in the comment section. I will reply to you or send me an email. I will gladly reply to you. So dear, I'll see you in the next video. Kindly like, subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section and turn off the notification so that when I release another video, you'll find it. I'll see you in the next. If not, stay love.